Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. My subject, oh, I pushed that thing the other way. Okay. My subject was about lying, ladies and gentlemen. The subject I had, and I was cut off, it was about lying. And lying is one of the main reasons things happen to us negatively because of lies. Sometimes people can lie on you and say you did something that you never did. And it could cost you your relationship, your life, your home. It can cost you a lot of things negatively. All from a lie. You can joke and be lying. You know what I mean? A lie, like I said, a lie is a lie. No matter how you look at it, how you dress it up, a lie is a lie. And these days, a lie is in everything. A lie is down there in everything. Because once you do something and you want to get away with it, what do? You lie. You get it? You lie. So we're all liars. We're all liars. We have to be honest with ourselves. We're all liars. But you can stop lying. You really can, honestly can stop lying. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You might can lie to anybody in the world. But there's two people you can't lie to and get away with it. Can't lie to God, and you can't lie to yourself. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. You cannot lie. Cannot lie to yourself. You cannot lie to God. You don't want to lie to God. I'm not telling you what you can't do. You can lie to God, but I'm just saying you don't want to lie to God. But sure enough, you can't lie to yourself. You can try to fool yourself, but you can't lie to yourself because you already know. You knew before you did it. So how can you lie to yourself? You're a damn fool. You know what I mean? Have you noticed only one time I said a bad word? Damn. Yeah, I'm trying to ease up off of it a little bit because I'm trying to be a little bit, use a little common sense with y'all. Talk to y'all a little humanely instead of speaking ebonically. Because sometimes it shows how ignorant you are, and I'm tired of talking on y'all level. You know, we're trying to, get just the two of us talk on the same level. We can't, especially when you're wrong. I'm not saying I don't do no wrong. I don't make no mistakes. But you can avoid them by not doing something that you would have to make that mistake and tell a lie. So don't think of a lie and you won't have to lie. Does that make sense? Does that really make sense? So if you don't start none, it won't be none. So when you say something out your mouth, say something truthful and mean it. Not hurtful. Because people have feelings and they live off of what? Their emotions. So your lies that you tell changes your emotions. When you lie, it makes you feel better and the person feel better until you get caught telling that lie. Remember I was talking about the guy that had a partner. He took his partner, and him and his partner, they had a partner deal, and he killed his partner. Well, when he killed his partner, he had to face his partner's mother. And he told his mother, he said, Ma, you know, they were there now just eating and everything, grieving and stuff over the boy being dead and everything. They all looking for him all the time. He knew what he did to him because he killed him. Now, he had a choice to tell his mother, Ma, be honest with you, come here, Skins, can I sit down and I talk to you? And all he had to do is sit there, and if he really cared, if he really, really, really cared, he said, Ma, honest, Ma, I killed him. Now, please just listen to me. I know how you feel, Ma, but, you know, he know that's going to be devastating. See, that's going to be real devastating. But you sometimes you just got to, like I said, even though it hurt you, a lie means more to you to tell than to hurt somebody. But in the long run, it doesn't. A lie hurts more because you could have told her the truth. See, that's what I'm saying. But sometimes you don't know because she's in her emotions because she lost her child. So it's not always how, it's how you say a lie, but it all depends on how you present it. You know, you know, sometimes the truth, like I remember we were talking about the truth hurts too. So it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't thing. You know what I mean? Now, let's just say if he didn't say nothing, if he didn't go to family and stuff like that, they'd have thought, oh, he got something to do with it, right? Can you agree with that? He said, oh, he got something to do with it, right? Okay, so he knew he had to be there with the family to keep everybody from thinking he had something to do with it, no matter what it was, because they don't know why he did, but he just did, right? But he knew, so he had to dress all this all up. He had to make all this up to perpetrate a fraud, make it seem like one thing all the time. He knew what it was all the time. He knew he killed him. But his favorite thing was he lied. But once he got caught in the lie, that's what made it worse. And the hurt thing that Mom said, you looked at me right in my face, ate my food, sit in my chair with me and my kids and family, and you lied knowing that you killed my child. Now that's the worst devastating thing a person can do to a friend's mother or parents, is to kill that child and you sit among them like nothing ever happened as far as you was an involvement in the killing of that child. Now, I know that child now is in jail. I know many times he's thinking about, damn, I wish I did. Maybe he didn't think he'd think about, because some of kids, they ain't got no remorse, but they thought they could have done it better. If I just told his mother the truth and tell him, say, yo, well, he burnt me. He owed me money. He this, he that. You know, some of, you know, they say, damn, I shouldn't have done it that way. But it's too late. See, and all of that built up, that's from telling your first lie. Really, that's what constituted his death anyway. And it ended up with him going to jail for like 30 years or whatever. Because of a lie. A lie does it. Everything that builds up. Once you, like I told you, once you tell one lie, you tell two lies, then three lies, lie can cost you your life. Yep. Yep. Just like a whole lot of relationships. That a woman, I'm going to try to use the opposite of what really happens. But sometimes in a relationship, some people say the girl asks the boyfriend, this is just an example now. You see that girl? I know I see she like you. Have you ever had an affair with her or something? Y'all had anything going? And you say no. She said, okay. Then one day, somewhere along the line, maybe a few years later, a couple years later, y'all arguing and everything, right? And the subject comes, yeah, I bet you had sex that be in the beginning, didn't you? Yeah, I know you did. You know, and then he got so mad, say, you know what? He said, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I wanted to tell you then, but I didn't know how to tell you. But yeah, I did. So now you know what she's saying? So you lied. See what I'm saying? See what a lie can do? See what a lie can do? Now, all the time she knew it, but she didn't know it because she trusted him. So instead of just telling her, I know of her or whatever, or to beat around from telling the truth, you say, yeah, I know of her. And she say, well, we wasn't going together, or any kind of excuse. You didn't have to sit up there and lie, because it wasn't no big thing then. But you had to tell a lie. No. And that's why things happen, because of L-I-E. Lie can get you killed. A lie can get you killed. A lie really can get you killed. A lie has gotten people killed. There are people that told lies on people. Some people call people snitches and all that, all because of a lie. You'd be surprised, a whole lot of people lost their lives. People caught AIDS because of lies. Some people might got AIDS. Say, you got AIDS? Nah. But what they just did, they just lied. They just lied. So that was intention. So you can call that attempted murder. They call that murder. Because they lied. They knew they had it, but they did it anyway. They say they don't have it. So that's a lie. So that should be something a law against lying in certain incidents. You know what I mean? So a lie costs you, people. A lie costs you. A lie can cost you your life, a relationship, your home, your marriage. A lie can cost you your life, your arm, your life, man. You'd be surprised just what a lie can do. A lie can tear up a home, can tear up so much stuff. You know, a lot of people get away with lies for years, but most of the time it always come back to bite them. Most of the time it come back to bite them. And them the worst ones, the ones that you don't see coming. Yeah. So sometimes if you can stop lying, maybe that lie just might not come back on you. But you look for it to come, but you hope for it don't. That's why I'm telling you about lies. See, y'all we have to clean up our act. And the first thing to your act, because the first thing to your life is lying. That's the first thing everybody do in their life is tell a lie. Is to tell a lie. If you steal, you ain't gonna tell nobody you stole them, but if somebody asks what you gonna do, you gonna tell a lie. So the first act that you do is tell a lie. Stop lying, people. Please stop lying. You can stop lying. Just see how long you can go without telling a lie. And sometimes do like that. Force it on yourself. Just don't say nothing. You know, before you say something out your mouth, think before you say it. Because it's going to come to you. Somebody going to ask you something. It might be something you used to be saying all the time. You know you be lying. At this time, that now that you know I talk to you subconsciously, you're going to think, consciously, you're going to think, say, damn, I told Brandon, I'm going to see if I lie. So I'm not going to lie this time. But it's going to slip up on you, but see how long it takes. And it's on you anyway. I ain't going to know. Only you will know when you lie. That's the whole thing to this quiz, is how long do it take for you to tell a lie and recognize it? That's my question to you. When you, after you see this video, how long do it take you before you tell a lie? And the only person you got to answer is yourself. But at least one thing, you're going to be honest with yourself this time. Because you ain't got to tell nobody. Because one thing, you can't lie to yourself. Oh, yeah, I can. I can lie to myself. No, I can't. No, you cannot. You cannot lie to yourself. You might think you can, oh, yeah, lie. No, you can't lie to yourself. Because you already know what the truth is. So how can you lie to yourself? Stop trying to fool yourself. Stop trying to be a fool. Stop trying to be a fool. Be honest with yourself. Get some peace with yourself. If you can't have peace with anybody, have peace with yourself. Have some kind of belief in yourself. Because you can't forget that people's watching you. Even children are watching you. You got adults that's watching you. And some of them still want to be, some of them want to be like you. You got guys that's older than you, people watching you. It all depends on how you carry yourself. Because you're being watched, no matter who you are. And you're human. Nobody's perfect. I've lied all my life. I lied about my education. I lied about this. I've lied about that. I've lied about the other. I've lied about everything. But after a while, you got to stop. You get tired of lying. You get tired of lying. You know why? Because lying don't feel good. Lying only give you relief. But it don't make you feel good. And it give you relief just for that little time. But the truth will set you free. And you get inside every day like, thank God I told the truth. I know it's a sigh of relief, even though I know it's hurting, but at least I did tell the truth. And the more you talk about it, the more you believe that you told the truth. That's what it's all about, telling the truth. I wonder, anybody out there? Are you going to help me out today and think about how long it's going to take you to lie today? How long it's going to take you to tell a lie today? You don't have to be precise, and you don't have to tell me. The only person you got to talk to is yourself. So you ain't got to answer nobody but yourself. You can do that, can't you? That's all you got to do is don't lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because once you stop lying, You will start doing a couple of other things. There's a lot of people that's very religious. Some of them make little lies. Some make lies that don't even notice they make lies because you're so used to telling a lie. But you can, the same way you make a habit out of telling a lie, you can make a habit out of telling the truth. Because the truth can free you. The truth can free you from so much negativity. You'd be surprised. Just telling the truth. You know, like I said, just tell the truth. If you can't tell the truth, don't say nothing. You know, if you believe that it's going to hurt or something like that, don't say nothing. Seriously. Don't say nothing. Don't say not one word. Say, or if you do so, say, you know what? I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to say I'm just discriminate myself. I just don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to seem like I'm wrong. But I'm just not going to answer. I'm just honestly, if you want me to be honest, I'm being honest and tell you I don't want to answer it. I think people appreciate you more if you did that. I don't care if you have to tell them every day the same thing. But you do it every day to keep from lying. You do it to keep from lying. And if you can do that, something's going to come your way. You're going to feel this something in you. And it's positive. You're going to feel this something in you. And this something in you going to give you a little glimpse of power, a little glimpse of confidence, a little glimpse of hope, a little glimpse of belief that people are going to believe in you, believe in what you say out your mouth. They're not going to think you're lying. They're going to trust your words. And when people trust your words, that's a beautiful feeling, y'all. I'm telling you, it really is. It's a beautiful feeling when somebody asks you a question and you honestly give them an answer. And sometimes, even if you know you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, it depends on how you do it. You just tell them, look, you want my honest opinion? Because I think if I give you my honest opinion, I might hurt your feelings. So she said, so what you saying? I'm wrong? I said, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't want to hurt your feelings. And I don't want to answer it. I don't want to put myself into something that I'll, be held accountable for something that I shouldn't be just because I'm thinking about your feelings or your emotions. Because sometimes you say things you don't want to hurt nobody else's feelings. It's not about you, but they got you into it. They got you in the conversation. Because they depend on how you feel about something. They want to compare their feeling with your feeling. So they want to compare yours with theirs and see if y'all compatible. Or, your compatibility works together. You know what I mean? So you gotta be very. Somebody coming up here? So, today, like I said, today it's gonna be about lies. So now I talked to you using lies. So you're gonna find two cuts. You're gonna find one cut that's earlier that you heard about telling lies, and this one here gonna be the finishing touch about lies. But I'm gonna tell you about lies. I'm gonna show you all this about lies. Now, see, this is why my mind goes. I will tell you how my mind works about lies. The lies I'm gonna tell you now is almost 700 years old. No, the lies I'm talking about is, as far as where black people is concerned, is almost 100 years old. But lies, as far as these people is concerned, is over 700 years old. These people have lied us maybe 500. Let's just say 500 because the first couple of 100 years, or you can say the first couple of 100 years when we became slaves, this so-called America, United States, or whatever country that the Europeans is taking advantage of, took anything the black people had something to do with. They tell all lies about us. They don't tell. None of them tell the truth about us. None of them told any truth about us. None of them really said anything. Because, to be honest with you, everybody took advantage of us black people. Now I need y'all to understand this. Why do the black people always have to be the ones to suffer and take your anger out on, and you humiliate, abuse us for so many years? No matter what country you're from, you done used us, abused us, and everything. And it continues right till the day. Why is this? Why are we blacks, Africans, why are we shamed? That's what it seems like we always shamed. We don't we just here. We just here to save people from something. No matter what it is, we blacks the only ones can deal with it. That's what it seemed like to me. Anything it is, we blacks, we can get it. That's what unless you get you some blacks, you get them, you got the right people. Why is that? You know what it is? It seems like it's to me, after all these years, it's hate for self. We hate ourselves. That's the only conclusion I could come to, y'all. I think, listen, 700 years, not even 700. You can go back 7,000 years. You can go back 7,000 years. You can go back hundreds and thousands of years. And you know who was there? Black people. Black people. See, your mind can go back that far if you use your mind. But if you're eating the wrong type of foods and drink the wrong kind of stuff, your mind can't go that far. You can't think that far. What you're eating. You're eating food, be honest with you. You're eating food that's bringing out your characteristic of the food that you're eating. Like, if you're eating like a pig, you're acting like a pig. You understand what I'm saying? If you're eating like a cow, you're eating like an animal. You're acting like that animal. You know what I mean? No matter what you eat, you are what you eat. That character goes into your body, into your bloodstream. And your bloodstream got that wildness in it. And that energy or whatever that's in that food that you eat is in you, in your body. So you'll act according to that beast or that animal that you're eating, that meat. if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I wonder, did we always eat meat? I guess some of us did and some of us didn't. I can imagine us not eating meat. I really can. But I can imagine some of us eating meat, so it can go both ways, I guess. You know. But the thing is, we still ain't being treated right. Something's wrong along the way. Something is wrong. And we got to figure it out. But right now, we got to work out something for now, today. No matter where we go, because I can go back and, sure, I can tell you what we went through. When I say we, I'm talking about our ancestors. Most of y'all thinking about we, us, today. That's just stupid. I mean, it really is. I'm not trying to call you stupid. I'm saying that's just stupid thinking. I'm talking about now. No, because you have to learn. You gotta think from your start. You had a start. It all started somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, where we are at the end. We need to go back to the beginning. That's what the truth is about. We got to go in the beginning. In the beginning of anything. We got to go back to the beginning. And just because it was so far back, don't mean your mind can't go back. Your imagination cannot go back that far. It can. It all depends on how much limitations you have. Your mind can go back that far. Just use your imagination. Because your imagination can carry you to your future. So why can't your imagination take you to your past? So you have to use your imagination. Just imagine. Don't crack your brain to do that. It all depends on what you're eating. Your eating habits. You know? Your eating habits. I mean, I made up my mind. I can't tell you about everybody else. I tell you what, I made up my mind. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to eat anything. Really, I used to eat anything, everything. I didn't care if it was good, tastes good, I ate it. Then, I've been around people, watch people, what they do in their lives, in their lives. I've seen them watch them, what they eat, things like that, if I saw it. Well, my main thing that I love them coming up, me, to be honest. And I gotta put you on the spot. Well, I'm just gonna let y'all go because I'm gonna have these all this morning.